Hi, I'm Ishaan.
And I'm Malavika.
And you're watching us on koimoi.com.
Hello guys, this is Sneha Hiro from koimoi.com, and to start with, the year 2018 is going to be an year full of fresh faces, and today we have with us Ishaan and Malavika, who will soon be seeing the legend Majid Majidi's film Beyond the Clouds. Welcome to koimoi.com guys.
Thank you.
So, how are you?
Very good?
Hectic promotions?
Yes.
You are tired or ekdam pumped up?
Yeah,
A little bit of both.
Okay. So the film is around the corner now. So any pre-release jitters? Okay.
We're just excitement.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're really like.
Excited.
Did I say that?
There's no idea. We are just excitement.
Yeah, even that's true. We're just
To answer
excitement.
your second question, which was, are you tired? Yes, we are just excited.
Actually.
So you know guys, like to do a film with Majid Majidi is a dream come true moment for any actor.
Yes.
So how was your first reaction when you were offered the film? Like, wow.
Was offered the film? Well, when I was told that there is a chance of getting the lead part in this film, I have said this often, if I had a hat on my head, it would have flown off just by sheer,
Yeah.
like
the moment, right? Like the magnitude of the moment.
Then I got it was quite. It came out of nowhere. It was really surprising and exciting. A lot of
I was sleeping when I got the call. Like the moment where I was told where I would,
No, when you offered it.
when we but offered it is offered it is when we get to know that
When I was
maybe
told I auditioned for the part, and when I was told that I got the part, I don't think I reacted in a lot of words. I think it was just a lot of okay. I don't think there was much to say. It was just it's a feeling.
yeah, it's a feeling. It's a feeling. And you know what do you think that when something really big happens, you think you'll react in a more dramatic or vocal way, but I don't think that happens. Like when really big things happen, it's more of just numbness and you're really overwhelmed, so you don't know how to really say anything. In fact, after I got the call and I woke up to the call actually, which was quite, I thought I was in a dream, like quite literally, because I was woken up by the call and I was told that you've been Sir's liked you and you're doing the movie. And my parents were at home, but I didn't immediately even go and tell them. I think I took an hour all by myself. I was on my bed and I was just numb actually.
So how was the whole process like? Like how did you bag the film? Like auditions and then what all you guys went through?
I think you should have asked that first, and then maybe you should have asked this. So there would have been like a trailer first.
No, we didn't bag anything, ma'am. If anything, the film bagged us.
The film bagged us, and we were really hoping that we would get bagged.
We're still in that bag, and it's a great bag to be living in. But it was quite an interesting process for me. I auditioned for the part, and he allowed us to go to live locations and shoot footage as the character, and then on the basis of that, he chose me very quickly in a day. He said lock him, which is apparently very uncharacteristic of him, and that was a big surprise and an surreal feeling, and yeah, I mean it felt great, and it was mostly just looking forward and moving ahead to do the best I could in the film. So that's the feeling of getting the film. Quite surreal.
I didn't really have to audition, which was quite crazy for me, because usually how Hindi cinema works is, especially when you're starting off, you have to audition. It's not even in question. It's something you have to do. So there was absolutely no audition that happened for this. In fact, we did 2 look tests. And by look tests, I mean, I dressed as the character, I got in character, and, there were some photographs which were taken. So, one day I got a call from Hani Trehan, who was casting for the movie, and he wanted to meet me. So I met him the next day, and he told me very briefly about the character, where she's from and all of that. And he wanted me to do a look test. And so we did that, sent some pictures to Majidi sir, and I got a call immediately saying, Majidi sir wants to meet you the next day. So everything was happening like thak, 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 because the film was about to begin. There were some 10-15 days left, and they still hadn't cast for the female lead. So it was all very, very quick. So the process of getting the call to my casting being finalized was 1 week, I think, which was so quick.
So how was the experience of working with the man himself? Is he a tough taskmaster? Can you say that? Tough to work with? Or?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No.
I mean, he can be very, demanding depending on the scene. But he gives you so much that if he asks for, whatever he does ask for in return is more than justified, and you already want to give him more than he's asking for. So I wouldn't say that.
I feel like the word taskmaster always comes with some kind of a negative connotation. He's a
No,
taskmaster,
positive.
So I wouldn't want to use that word for sure. But he is so sure of what he wants. But at the same time, he also works so intuitively. So it's intuition plus knowing what he wants. So it's this crazy combination, which is just it's.
Also, he's if this is the question, he's not easily satisfied, not at all. He's very meticulous. He takes his time. So in that sense, he's very detailed. But that doesn't make him a taskmaster.
It doesn't make him a taskmaster. I think he knows exactly what he wants. And there have been times when he's been happy with the second take, because he's gotten exactly what he wants. And there are times when we've done around 15 takes because he's not gotten what he wants. So it really depends on how things are falling in place. But he's really sure of himself, and I think that's really what defines him. He knows his story. He knows he knows what he wants the final product to be like.
So Malavika, if I'm not wrong, you had pursued mass media.
I had.
So what brought you in the film industry? Like, were you inspired from any actor or actress?
Well, I did this course called BMM, which is Bachelor's of Mass Media, which is an absolutely useless course.
Why?
Because it teaches you a little bit of everything. So it teaches you computers, a little bit of economics, a little bit of this thing, that thing, history, everything. But it doesn't really teach you one thing, So by the time, of course, when you're entering college, you're confused. But by the time you finish BMM and leave, you're more confused than you were before. Because you've done so much that now you don't know what to do. So coming to your point, I was going through a very confused stage in life. I was in my final year of college, and I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of career. So I was... and it was at that point when I was offered my first Malayalam movie by this legendary actor Mammootty. So it was a really nice, lovely film opposite his son Dulquer Salman, who's also, one of the stars and an amazing actor in Kerala. So I was like, okay, I'm anyway confused. I'm figuring out what to do, and I want to do something in films. So, let's do this, and so that's how the journey started, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lastly, Ishaan, you already have bagged a film with Janhvi. So apart from that, do you have...
I like how she's saying you bagged a film with Janhvi. Matlab, it's not like you bagged a second film or you bagged so-and-so film. You bagged a film with Janhvi.
I want to know what this bag looks like in your mind.
What's next in the pipeline? Chalo, I'll put it this way then.
Somehow it feels like she's describing, characteristics from Beyond the Clouds, pipelines in my bag that I carry.
So relatable, no?
Yeah.
Have you signed anything else?
Not just yet.
Are you reading scripts? Yes.
No, because I'm still in the middle of shoot for Dhadak. So.
Okay. Malavika, you? What about your projects, upcoming projects?
I'm meeting with people. I'm figuring out, I think for me, unless it's something that excites me, I don't get the, if I can't give my 100%, it's utterly pointless that I do a film. So I've been offered films even before this, but I wanted the right film because I think it makes a big difference who you work with and the kind of film you're associated with. So when Beyond the Clouds came my way, I was like, this is 10 times, 20 times bigger than I could ever hope for, you know, for a film. So yeah, so for my second film, I want to do something that's exciting, something that I connect with. So yeah, when I do sign it, I will definitely let you know.